What if the Maya and Aztecs had reached a wisdom-centered civilization? Around the year 980 CE, deep in the heart of Central America, a man arose who would change the course of history. He was a man who, instead of focusing on power and violence, emphasized wisdom and social order, a teacher who valued knowledge above the sword, guiding religion toward tolerance and dialogue. His teachings forged a profound connection between governance, ethics, and peaceful coexistence, ideas that had roots far away in Asia and other worlds, but now blossomed anew in this young continent. Young warrior, you speak of unity, but our people have battled the Aztecs for generations. How can we trust them? It's Stolmer. He who learns from his rival makes himself stronger. We and they were both shaped by the same earth, fed by the same sky. If we can drink from the same sea and return to the same river, why not drink from one cup? His disciples, drawn from diverse peoples, learned principles of social responsibility, balance between power and justice, and the vital role of morality in running society. Gradually, this wisdom became the foundation of new political and cultural structures that would spark deep historical transformations. Old man medium skin tone elder of the Eastern Province, Zakmalo. The sea has risen higher than ever, and our Chinampa lands are growing salt bitter. If another flood season comes, most of the maize crops will wither. Older person medium skin tone chief counselor, food supply and road safety are the twin pillars of order. Any who pay into our cities and granaries has the right to travel without fear. Central Army Commander, scouts report strange sails on the distant sea. We know nothing of their language or intent, but our coastal garrisons must remain alert. In the centuries that followed, these teachings deeply influenced government and military structures. Civilizations moved away from autocratic rule toward governance based on councils and accountability. Local systems emerged combining collective wisdom with military discipline, armies trained and organized to rely on coordination and technology rather than fear. Indigenous technologies, from metalworking to advanced farming and irrigation methods, progressed in harmony with these new teachings. Light but durable armor, hybrid military tools, networks of roads and defense systems showcased a civilization centered on order and resilience rather than unbridled violence. Commander of the Northern Forces, Tillamook. The signs are clear. Ships with white sails were spotted 4 days ago on the eastern horizon. This is the second sighting in a single season. Commander of the South, Yo. If they meant no harm, they would have approached us by now. But if they are like the raiders from the smaller islands, this may only be their vanguard. Commander of Archers, Shinchia. Our Highland archers now wield lightweight metal-tipped projectiles. We can install the new sling launchers on the hills overlooking the Gulf. Pedro Arias, Doivilla, a seasoned Spanish commander, stands on the deck of the Santa Maria del Pelayo. He's seen many lands, but none like this. Spanish officer, sir, this is not a scattered tribe, it's a military city. Instead of invasion, Doivilla sends a delegation to speak. When invading forces crossed distant waters, they encountered a civilization transformed and fortified from within. Strong fortresses, advanced military equipment, and people organized through collective wisdom redefined power and conquest. With resilience and strategy, These civilizations repelled many early assaults, demonstrating to invaders that defeating them through reckless violence would not be easy.
In 1514, Spanish ships touched the shores of this land, led by Pedro Arias Dávila. They expected one confusion. They anticipated gold-laden temples. And people to mystified to resist, but what they found was different.
Pietro's representative asks the Mayan king for permission to trade and travel to the city, but the Mayan king refuses. 3 days pass. The envoy returns, unharmed, but speechless. The Spanish informed Pietro the Spanish forces passed through the Mayan capital and went into the jungle, hoping to find a weaker tribe. Aztec scouts mark Spanish passage routes. Aztec commanders used terrain and tactics flooding the routes, luring the enemy into a trap. With resilience and strategy, these civilizations repelled many early assaults, demonstrating to invaders that defeating them through reckless violence would not be easy. This story may never have come to pass, but its message endures. Teachings that emphasize wisdom, justice, and coexistence can guide civilizations toward different and more successful paths. Had such ideas flourished earlier in these lands, history might have been written differently, reshaping the destiny of peoples and the world.